What's going on, YouTube? So today we're gonna talk about Teen Wolf episode 11, The Last Chimera. So without wasting any time, the episode starts off with that one guy with the freakish hole in his head. Forget his name, but for whatever reason the hole in his head is gone now. I guess I kinda missed the memo on that part. But it starts off with him and Lydia in a room trying to figure out why Theo killed his sister. And they find out that he wanted her heart so he could be a genetic chimera. Man, could you imagine trying to explain Teen Wolf to someone who has never seen it before? They look at you like you were on meth. But I digress. The Dread Doctors use Theo to create the perfect killer. Oh man, this is getting good now. So Scott tries to get himself together, but clearly he's still feeling the effects of damn near having his heart ripped from his chest. Understandable when you think about it. So then a completely naked Lydia goes up to Parrish in the shower, and they have this romantic kiss that probably made most fans around the world want to hurl. The one ship that nobody cares about gets a hot scene like this. Now luckily this didn't actually happen. It was just another one of those visions that seems to happen like every 5 minutes on Teen Wolf now. Real pet peeve of mine, but I'll rant about that another time. So because of this vision, Parrish knows that Lydia is missing. Problem is, Parrish is also not where he's supposed to be right now, which is locked in that damn jail cell. But regardless, Parrish sets out to find Lydia. And I'm gonna try not to talk about every little thing here because that would take at least 20 minutes. And I know y'all ain't got time for that. But Parrish ends up finding Lydia in the woods and brings her to Scott's house. Then he proceeds to tell Scott what he found, which was a sheriff badge carved on a rock. A clear sign and warning that somebody is gonna die tonight, boy, with that somebody being Styles' father. And I don't know why I sound excited when I say that because that sounds pretty up. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little. So Scott finally arrives at the hospital, and just like we saw in the trailer and just like I predicted, Styles is absolutely livid at Scott for being partially responsible for his dad being in the hospital. And Lydia's mom is pissed at Styles for Lydia getting hurt. So basically, everybody is pissed at everybody because nobody can protect anybody. What a big gigantic cluster. So again, let's fast forward a little. Styles decides to wait for Theo to find him so he can hopefully find a way to save his dad. And once he does, he finds out it was probably another chimera that attacked him and poisoned his dad. So Lydia's mom decided that it would be a great idea to send Lydia to that crazy hospital that Styles used to be at, because obviously that place just has a great history of taking care of his patients. So Scott calls Malia, and although she's clearly not in a talkative mood, she is more than willing to help Scott and Styles save his dad. Now that's a real friend right there. Or possibly even something more. So Liam finally finds the Nemeton after searching for it the whole episode, and he also sees Hayden for the first time since she was killed. Meanwhile, and I'm sorry if I'm jumping from scene to scene so quickly here, but hey, if they can do it on the show, why can't I do it on video? So Styles, Malia, and Scott find the chimera that poisoned Styles' dad, and they also run into those damn Dread Doctors again. Am I the only one that hates these villain So just when it looked like Scott and Malia were done for, here comes Allison's dad looking all badass with his huge gun blazing at all of these Dread Doctor and yes, his name is Allison's dad. Don't you dare argue with me on this. So they finally escape, and they figure out what's poisoning Styles' dad, and then they save him. A nice little heartwarming ending. Well, until Theo and his pack of freaks ruined it. The episode ends with Theo and his pack going to get Lydia, and then Parrish breaks in with his unworldly like firepower. Okay, whatever. But overall, not a bad episode. A lot of weird things going on in Teen Wolf Land, no doubt about it. But let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy this episode? Did your favorite ship have any moments that you enjoyed? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. But as always, until next time.